sea.
What? My brother believes we came from underwater. What?
Yeah, Earth is billions. Earth is older than you think.
So you telling me that we're made from
from fish, from animals on the ground, to morphing to from humans. It's believe me.
So okay, in your opinion,
Earth is very old. I gotta go. All
right.
Earth, believe me, Dan. Earth is a billion or more than that.
No, it's damn it, it's like. Yeah, I remember the number before. Well, after the sun, because the sun's like.
Just think about the dinosaurs, and then through that, when they get extinct.
Ooh, that's cold.
We rise. So I mean, there's a documentary about that too.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you.
All right. So I just like to make a video with my brother before he leaves because I'm alone as it is at home. I don't know what the hell that is. I love this episode because they talk about like the history of their ancestors and whatnot. Oh, I'm skipping this part. It's sick. I apologize. I'm not showing that part when they spit on Meg and then they basically push her down the vent. It's vile. I don't like looking at that part, so to speak. Let me put a different meaning on. However, hate that word. Okay, I just want to. I love Stewie so much. Hey, you too, bitch. Oh, that's cute. I don't know why. It's before Family Guy turns into high def. It sucks. Like, that weird joke, I don't know. I just don't like it. Sorry for my quality not being that good. And my phone is kind of low right now. It's at 21%. So, after this talk about my brother, I don't know, because I like to do videos with him, right? And I know that I uploaded since yesterday about the suicide part, because that's how I felt, or whenever I'll be posting this, because it is the day before Valentine's Day, and, we're supposed to be with someone. My brother doesn't have anyone. I don't have anyone. And it just makes you question of how life is. Like, after you see, like, how the dinosaurs got involved in that Family Guy cutaway, and how Peter was supposed to be Moses, and talk about Jolly Ranchers. I kind of miss those in a way, even though I like Starburst, or is it Skittles? Deon, what do you like more, Skittles or Starburst? I think it's Starburst, yeah. Unexplainably juicy. But, honestly, of how us humans evolve and whatnot, I need to share something. Okay, I know I did a couple of videos, but I might as well just repeat this once again. You see this flag? I still remember that there was some awful... I love this flag. I do. This is like my heart, kinda, if that makes sense. I know that sounds weird. Why do I want to talk about this gorgeous flag? Well, since it is Valentine's Day, right? I always wonder how us humans had to mistreat one another. I don't get why. I did it from a gay I might have to share that one later, because I did the gay version of it. I might as well just do the asexual version. Why do us human beings suck? Or better yet, why do we basically have to bully someone just because they are single, and perhaps being asexual because they're not into sex, right? And the reason why I'm sure this is because I actually, I remember, yeah, that's right. It's like, I'm missing that good episode. I'll be fine. The thing is that I had a little flashback by that stupid bully. I swear, like, no offense for any boys that have the name Ryan. It's not a good name, because I got bullied by, what's to say, people that have that name. I don't know why. It's weird, but the name Joshua, like, the one at Fry's, I feel awful not messaging him back, even though he hasn't messaged me back because I've been feeling this way. And not to mention the one that I grew up with when we were, like, toddlers. I just noticed I can see my pulse in my arm. Wait, hold on. You see that? Shit, you can't see it, can you? Damn it. I didn't know it's that thin. The thing is that the boy that I shared on my, I don't think anyone's seen it, on my community post a little while back, the Mexican tall boy from California, right? He basically, I still remember he called me a virgin boy just because I'm seen as a man child because the way I dress. Like that Crook of the Creek episode. You know what? I like the way I dress. It's appropriate. I'm comfortable. Why should that matter to anyone? He basically would say all these nasty names and basically being homophobic to me, whatever, when I'm not even into that sexual stuff. And threatening me just because he's like over a foot taller than I am, right? And it kind of crushes me that why I might as well just share this for anyone that's ace like I am. I'm not kidding. Why is being asexual a bad thing? You know, it kind of reminds me of the Family Guy episode that you just saw just now. That how us humans involved, it's as though that we're only being born to actually reproduce. There are people out there like me that cannot do that, right? I'm not into that. I do not like sex. Honestly. There are aces out there, short for asexuals, that do like sex. It just depends. But for me, to be in more detail, I am sex repulsed. This means someone that is asexual that is against sex. What I mean by that is I never want to do it. Even if you're attractive or friendly to me, I won't have sex with you. Not at all. I still remember one incident that there was someone that I knew, right, that came from another state. I'm not saying who it is. But you know, I mean, I'm sure he asked for my consent, but when he wanted to kiss me on the cheek, I didn't want that, right? And I'm just saying this is the same for women as well. I do not want that. Only kiss on the cheek if it's my mother, so to speak, right? No one else. I mean, unless I'm comfortable with them and it's not sexual, that's fine. But if you actually are acting like that to me, I would be really uncomfortable. I am. And I think it just should be like a month. I know we already have, my nose is all stuffed. I apologize. There is a sexual, I want to say awareness, acceptance month for people like me that are in the spectrum, and for DESPISE for anyone that is autistic. And you know what? I just noticed I'm eating great, and that's part of my flag, right? A lot of people do not like people like me because there's something wrong with me if I don't like to have sex, right? Or that I'm being seen as childish or immature, or you'll find the right one, or I will actually make you being gay. And that's a huge problem in the gay community. I love our flag, but at the same time, I kind of find it gross to look at. Okay, that sounds harsh, does it? I love the rainbow, but from my past experiences, it makes me question of how us gay guys would act to each other, because, you know what? After seeing people bragging that they have their girlfriend on Facebook and that they're getting married, you know, like, I'm thinking, great. Like, I don't care, right? I mean, good for you. I'm just probably just studying, you know, a new language I want to do. I'm trying to make up a line. I apologize. This is that, for me personally, I mean, every orientation has awful people, even us asexuals. But the funny thing is, us asexuals are probably not as awful people as I thought, because we not only get mistreated by people that are not in LGBT, but also in LGBT as well. And I'm considered as homoromantic, because I know people like to make up stupid names that they're like gender fluid and basically non-binary furry or something. I mean, it's whatever. I don't know what the hell those mean, so to speak. But honestly, I use actual terms, right? Because this is who I am. I do like men, but I don't like the sex part. You know, it's like having a close friend or maybe like a pet. But the thing is, you still want to be like sensual with them, like touching their body and maybe cuddling with them. Like if I was cuddling with my pups, there'd be nothing sexual with that, right? Because one, I'm really against zoophilia. That should be obvious. Two, they're my pets. And three, well, I want them to be protected, right? But if it was like a man, so to speak, I want him to actually protect me and maybe just like rub his stomach and whatnot, maybe cuddle if I feel comfortable. And just him telling me he loves me, he gives me like a kiss on the cheek or in the mouth if I feel consensual to it. And that's it. right? That's what it's like being romantic for me. But honestly, because I'm not going anywhere today or tomorrow, because tomorrow's Valentine's Day. At least of this video that I'm posting right now, I can't stand the fucking holiday. Pardon my language again, but it's not a holiday. It's not. But you know, it's just a made up. I don't know who the hell invented it. Some probably like pervert or something. You know, that probably like Master Roshi thinking, oh, you know what? I could actually fuck a lot of women because I could buy them like a lot of chocolate hearts and then basically bone their peach or something. You know, I just think it's just disgusting. Okay, I do have a golf side, if that makes sense as well. I just find it I can't talk right now. Overwhelming that as an asexual person, I keep seeing all this sex scenes. Like, just cut this shit down. I'm here to watch the action and basically seeing the heroes fight. If you know, like, what reference I'm talking about, Marvel, right? And, you know, just enjoying the series. I've seen some fucking sex scene. This isn't Pornhub. And I'm sure I'll probably be offending a lot of people for that. Whatever, alright? If I'm seen as a special snowflake, well, speak for yourself and thinking that, oh, Valentine's Day, it kind of gives you a day to brag that, you know what, I'm straight and I'm single and, no, excuse me, I'm straight, white, and I'm in a relationship with a hot woman in her basically mid-20s from SoCal that basically has an OnlyFans and I'm gonna bone her. Good for you. I don't care. Literally. You know, it gets fucking annoying because a lot of people tend to thinking there's something wrong if you don't like to have sex. I do not like sex. I've been pressured. I mean, at an early age, that I need to like sex. And just because I'm a rape victim, it does not make me asexual. I just recently noticed that I think I'm in high school. I was asexual without me knowing the term means. Because, how much time I got left? Okay, my battery's at 14%. I should be fine. I got 8 minutes left. The thing is that basically, I remember one time when I was in high school, right? You got these straight boys that I would hang out with. They were Jesus and I forgot the other two names. I did kind of have a crush on Jesus. He was straight, by the way, and I respect him for that. He didn't mind me being gay, I think, as long as I didn't act flamboyant, which I didn't. Because I kind of had to, like, fit in the straight mode. That's how it was back then. Because he would, it was just disgusting and disturbing that he would say, oh, you know what, I will fuck that girl right there. She has a nice ass. Like, Jesus, like, calm down. You know, calmate. Honestly. Like, siéntate. Like, sit your ass down because, man, if that girl hurt you, you might just be on the sex offender list. I mean, it's high school, right? I mean, hell, even in college, boys would act like that. Hell, at any age. I know, us men, well, I'm not involved in that. You know, I'm a visual person, but not that way. Can be dogs sometimes, right? And it just makes me like a little bit concerned that being asexual in this globe is a challenge. And you feel that you don't belong anywhere because, okay, besides that, you have to feel pressure that you gotta date someone. You're basically pressured to hook up, right? I remember I would politely tell these men that I'm not interested. And when I rejected them, that no, I'm not comfortable with sending nudes. It's a little traumatizing when they ask right away. They will block me, right? It's like I'm only good for that one thing for them. I'm not. You know, there's more than the sex. I get it. It's part of life. Just like alcohol or drinking wine on New Year's, right? You don't need wine. You just like the taste of it, right? Plus, I mean, you want to kill your liver if you drink too much. That's what sex is, because you can easily die if you actually get an, well, not an STD. I don't even fucking know how it is. The thing is, if you get like HIV and then you can't get that treated and you slowly die of AIDS, even though there's medication for it, you're living with that for the rest of your life. It's like you're having liver damage. Or you're smoking. You basically probably get throat cancer. There's no cure. You got that fucking hole in there, right? I have cancer that runs in my family, so that's why I'm breaking this up. You can't get rid of it. You cannot let it heal. I see those commercials like you can quit. It's heartbreaking. It's like that for sex, right? And yet again, I'm seen as immature when clearly I'm not into that and I can control my urges. Well, okay, I don't really have, I mean, every now and then, but not like, oh, you know what, I should seek out and bone a man's furry peach that night. I need to get off. It's nuts. You know, that's what I hate about the gay community, because they do not like asexuals. It's awful. And you know what? I know people probably say not all stop, alright? I'm just saying this because, no offense to all of you gay men out there, you kind of act like animals. You do. Because you probably want to block the man who doesn't want to give you sex. That's your problem. Or you basically need to be a fan with benefits to be friends with him. That's your problem. Okay? Yeah, you like sex. That's great. Say up front. If you want to be friends with that person because they can't give you sex, well, tell them. Honestly, don't leave us hanging. Because you know what? It'd be nice to meet other gay men out there that will not pressure me to do shit. Sorry for my language. I'm just ranting because it's hard. Because you're such a rarity. I'm in the 1%. And that does not include women or someone of a certain age. Okay, it's like being probably as rare as a 6'10" person, I'm sure. You're not gonna see many people like me out there that exist, right? So I just had to rant because it just sucks that us asexuals get treated this way, and honestly, this is sexy. Hold on. Shit, I love this music. See that? Look at Peter's reaction. The hell? Oh, okay. Okay, this is funny. All of that is for one line. That's pie. I'd rather make up with that than a fucking guy's mouth. Literally. I apologize. I mean, unless I know him very well and I may feel affectionately attracted to him, but no more than that, maybe. As long as there's no of this involved or this involved, then we're good. You know? I guess you could say the gay community, I would consider us a side, basically a gay person that doesn't like sex. I don't even fucking know. I just know I am that flag. And I just want for anyone, or gay men out there, gay guys, okay? To know that I'm still part of the community. I just don't like sex. If that's an issue, then maybe this is why you probably get your ass killed for being gay, because you probably pressured other men that may be straight even, or hell, bi, to have sex with you. You need to change that. Honestly, I apologize. I know it's a little harsh, but you know what? As someone that has been raped and pressured to do sexual activity, even when I say that I'm ace, I still remember that moment that those two older teens were asked if I would suck them. I told them I'm asexual and you need to drive off. And I whip up my phone just to capture them on camera because they're really like sexual harassing me. I don't like that. And a girl that basically thinking trying to hit my backpack to flirt with me. Don't do that. No. And one thing I want to share. Hold on. Sorry, that cracks me up so fucking much. I apologize. If that offends anyone, let it be. But you know what? This is named two asexual characters right here. Saki K from Saki K. Todioki from My Hero Academia. He probably is asexual. I forgot his name for Dr. Stone. He's basically a romantic, right? And don't forget my favorite boy here, Luffy. Which means you see the flag up there? Yeah, because he likes eating meat. Not that type of meat. Basically meat that you actually would eat, that you won't get hungry. You know? And I see, if I would have to make my asexuality as a personality, then I just say I had to go through a lot of bullshit and being powerful physically by walking far distances just to actually get away from basically men who are fucking harass me. Honestly, I'd be running like Saitama from One Punch Man just so that they can get the hell away from me. And by the way, Saitama, he is asexual. I mean, at least from rumors I heard and the vibe that he gives off, clearly he just cares about video games and, you know, doesn't find anyone like sexually attractive. That's why I find him as a role model as well. Or an anime role model. Plus, he is pretty handsome. So, yeah, and he's bald, right? So, and he wears a damn cape. Literally. I just want to say for anyone that is asexual on Valentine's that you know what? You're not less of a person if you don't like sex, or if you're single. It just sucks that society thinks, oh, you know what? You should buy all these flowers. Who gives a Welsh's fin? It's one damn day. It's not a holiday. St. Patrick's Day is a holiday. Because you know what? St. Patrick's Day is much more important than some fucking heart-shaped pink piece of shit. Oh, I just popped my, I put the air in my bag. I'm gonna eat this afterwards. I apologize. Just had to rant. Happy I'm trying to think of something. Not Valentine's, Ace Times. I don't know.